Story is one very close to my heart. It's from The Star and involves pornography and privacy. Is this close to your heart as well, or any other organs, Scott?
Well, it is. I worry about the kids, and apparently privacy organizations say plans to identify the age of people watching things online, because it's a privacy minefield. What they want to do, what the government would like to do, ministers confirmed this week that they want social media sites hosting large amounts of pornographic material, such as Twitter and Reddit. I didn't know that Twitter had a lot of porn on it. I had no idea.
I didn't know either. Do you mind if I just leave the room for a few hours?
I wish you would. It's a bit embarrassing. They'll have to also have age verification identifiers on their sites. And if they don't, they'll lose 10% of their global income, or the UK will just block the sites completely. They've had so many concerned, obviously, responses from parents and educating sites, all sorts of people who say, you know, there's too much access to porn. Anyone can watch it. There's no verification of age on anything. And so the government is saying we've got to come up with something, some sort of software. They're asking each app to have it independently of one another. And they're suggesting that you guys all get together and come up with something together if you can, because it's going to be expensive.
What I worry about is that with this attempt to legislate against young people seeing pornography, which we can agree we don't want that to happen, but it can be very counterproductive, can't it, Steve? This could backfire.
Well, I know what you mean. Like, I'm annoyed when I buy an energy drink that I have to be age checked. So what? It's some part-time cashier's going to have to come around my house, and you know they're not going to enjoy it either. But I don't know why this isn't the solution. Sorry to get slightly nerdy, but if you tell your internet service provider to put on the content filtering, you can't see some websites that it knows are adult. So make a rule. If a website's got adult material in it, it has to register as being an adult site. And for things like Twitter, have 2 domains. So if it's a rude picture, it's on the t'other web address. And then you block it. So if you go into your settings, block it. That means you have to be the person to pay the bill to make the decision on whether you can unblock it on that computer. Yes, people will still sneak around using like the Tor browser or virtual private networks. That's good. I need to be able to still look at this stuff. But at least you would solve a majority of the problem.
I don't know if you would, because people share computers, they share handsets, they share screens, they share all sorts of stuff. And also, kids can go into other friends' homes, other people's locations, anywhere really, a cafe, and look at what they want to look at. Some places don't have any blocking at all on them.
What, like Costa?
I guess so, yeah.
Oh my goodness. That might raise eyebrows.
Some of them
down at my local Starbucks.
You know,
talk about a frothy latte.
It might be worth parents looking after their kids. There's that option.
That would be nice.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, but the kids know more about computers than the parents.
That's the parents' fault.
I mean, should we be trying to get pornography banned altogether? I mean, in the Middle East, if we've all performed comedy in the Middle East,
and
you get to the Hilton Hotel in Dubai, and suddenly some of those rather exotic websites aren't available.
Right.
So it is possible.
But everyone gets whatever they want there anyway. They have the money, you have access to everything. Who needs porn?
Just do it for real.
It's happening right in front of you.
Basically, just go to the 3rd floor, room 307.
Third floor of the third world, that's where it all is. It's also worth saying, it's just nudity. It's just sex. Is this what we're going to put all our attention on? But what we are going to show on the evening news is people blowing each other up in the Ukraine. What's more salacious? What's more, problematic? It's difficult to say, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen attempts at censorship in the 60s and 70s here in the UK. There was a journalist and campaigner called Mary Whitehouse, and she tried to get so much TV banned, and in the end, all it did is embolden people to watch the naughty stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I take the point that nudity is perfectly fine. It's not true that all porn is just nudity.
Thank God.
Some of the actions that's the worst.
Quite shocking, aren't they?
Yeah,
I know.
I've got one to show you later.
Thank you. No,
we'll both be educated.
I'm quite middle-aged now, and I if I was looking at any adult material, I just tend to engage with the storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder whether could it just be free for everyone for the developmental bit of the story.
Right.
So
basically, fix that pipe with that wrench.
Do you know what I'm saying? The secretary, she's taking notes. She's got her glasses on. She's uncomfortably hot in that office. The sauna's broken down.
Right, I hate it when that happens, and I love it at the same time.
And the second someone reaches for their belt, the end.
Yeah.
That's my kind of movie.
Anyway, they're looking for an online safety bill. It might happen, it might not.
I thought you were going to say they're looking for actors.
But they know.
Let me send them my show reel.
We've all seen that.
Scott, I'm close to my target weight now. I can still dream.